Electricity, since its discovery, it's completely changed the face of the planet. Harnessing it has become one of man's greatest accomplishments. Few things have made us feel like gods. It's sometimes hard to imagine our world without electricity. Our first year on Sylfia, we were very much unplugged. We were really out there, off the map, with very limited power supply. There were a lot of positives. Being disconnected has been extremely good for the soul. With no power and no internet, we were forced to connect together and with nature instead of a screen. We spent a lot more time reading, playing games, countless hours enjoying Peanut, teaching her new tricks, and honestly just sitting around and watching her for entertainment. We would gather around fires, talk story. We would go to bed early, cuddle, and wake up at sunrise, refreshed. We found many, many ways to make our own fun.
You gotta do it. Can I do drift diving? You gotta do night diving. Can I do navigation? You gotta do night diving.
Life was hard, but it was simple all at the same time.
Life is hard.
Yeah. Ooh, what you doing on there?
The negatives. We could only use as much power at night as sun we could soak up during the day from our solar panels. Our old lead-acid batteries are slow to charge and simply can't keep up with the demand of 14 people, especially when you are trying to charge dive lights, cameras, and be an editing studio. So every day as the sun would set, it would likely mean game over, as we would turn off our inverter, which meant all electronics were off, including our fridge, and life would hover around a single 12-volt light in the galley. Life is different in Australia, and we needed to adapt. We'd become accustomed to fresh fruits and veggies arriving daily from our friends from local villages, eager to trade. This means there was never a need to store much food, as more would be arriving tomorrow. Here in Australia, going to the market daily just isn't an option. So we quickly realized just what a pain this is, and that we needed to store more fresh food. Sounds good, right? Not if you don't have enough power to keep the fridge running all night.
Oh, this smell. Who the f***? ¿Quién cojones ha dejado los putos mac and cheese en el frigo? Oh, qué asco. No puedo. I can't do this anymore. I'm out.
So today is the day. It's finally time to complete the trifecta of jobs that will make Sylfia more self-sustainable. Our new Watermaker would help keep us clean and allow us to stay on the reefs for longer and not stress about rainless weeks. Our Genset would help keep our dive tanks full. And finally, our last addition is our brand new Battleborn Lithium Batteries and Victron electronics, which will help store all of our solar power through the night, so we can enjoy pristine veggies, watch the occasional movie, and have a Mario Kart competition, and crack open a crisp cold beer. But between you and me, truth is, all of our hard work is for this moment. This is the story of a sailboat named Sylfia and the ragtag crew that call her home. Join us each week as we explore the planet both above and below the surface, and see what it's really like to live a life at sea. This is Expedition Drenched. This is a game changer for us. We've got lithium batteries now, which we're pretty hard on the batteries. Like, we've got a huge crew. We're always editing, always, doing all the electronics thing, charging drones, charging dive cameras, lights, you can imagine. So we've had battery issues for some time, and between this and our generator and our Watermaker, it's all coming together where the boat's going to be definitely a lot more self-sufficient than it has been in the past. So pretty excited about it. We've got 10 100 amp hour batteries. They're 12 volts, so we're going to run these in series together to make them 24. This is Battleborn, a company out of the USA, out of Reno, I believe, and yeah, they so stoked to have them. I've heard great things about the batteries. I got Matt down here pulling down the old gear, trying his best not to start a fire. How's it going, dude?
It's going good. So we've got all 3 old inverters off.
We're slowly bringing in all of these beautiful batteries to slap them on the wall. So these are going to go there. plan is we're gonna put all these batteries like on this wall. So let's look at it now. Let's see if that works.
Yeah. Here, wait,
And
let
then
me try.
they'll just be there.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
And that was it. That's what we. And that was it. That's what we did.
Just
we
strapped
just
it
put
on
them
it.
on board, and they worked.
Ooh, putting on the second coat.
Nice color, huh? You like it?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Tor's making the shelves that our brand new lithium batteries are going to be sitting on.
Yeah, it looks fancy. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm curious. I really would like to see downstairs the engine room when everything is finished. You will see it's gonna be beautiful.
It's turned into quite the art project. We're doing things a little different because we think it would be cool to be able to see like all the moving parts of the system, see the Watermaker in action instead of just like tucking it away in a build somewhere. Like just have it accessible. Kind of also a reminder to service some of the things and so that it's not out of sight, out of mind. We're making this thing a beautiful, beautiful man cave. We just got a Nintendo. It's waiting for us in Cairns. So we're gonna install our Nintendo in here somewhere. We're gonna put a sign that says no girls allowed, but the reality is this is actually where we're bringing the girls. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Is this where you're gonna bring your ladies, Matt?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them. All of them. These are our old lead acid batteries that we are donating to somebody who's gonna need them more than us. And they've been good to us, but lead acid, what's the problem with lead acid?
Lead acid is the way of the past. It's you have to keep them topped up really high, and then you can't let them go like past a certain percentage level, and they're very heavy, and they are very slow to charge, which is bad for us because we have solar panels that give us a lot of our energy, and these just cannot keep up. They cannot charge fast enough to utilize the solar panels.
Dude, oh, look at this beautiful shelf! Just for the battery.
Looks really good, eh?
Yeah, that's some good work. Alright, let's get these guys up.
You could be my little princess.
Beautiful blue boxes. What do these things do?
These are our new inverters to turn all this lithium into some nice clean 240 volts.
Nice. Those are heavy.
They are very heavy, a couple about 20 kilos each. Going to make about 2200 watts each. Combine it together, we've got about 4,500 watts. Plus our 8,000 watts over here. You guys are going to have no problems.
Why are they so heavy? They just packed full of copper? Or?
Two big transformers in there.
Yeah.
So these are actually inverters and chargers. So they'll put out 3,000 watts, or 2,500 watts ish of inverting, and then 70 amps each of charging. So got 140 amps to charge their batteries back up, and they'll do all of it simultaneously.
So what do we have here? This is the new box you just installed?
Yeah, the controller of the big trunk controller of all our electric system. You can overview here all the power that we are using, the intake, the outtake, and you can see very clear way here. It's very good.
Play me like I'm your Nintendo. Break me like bricks through the window. Slay me if you're in your window. Chase me, then drift where the wind blows.
Oh yeah! Boop, boop.
Yo ho, yo ho, come sail with me on pirate seas. We're traveling. Swab the deck and man the mast and voice the flag.
You ever have those jobs that you just feel bad that anybody has to do? Or even worse, where you like ask somebody to do it? Today's one of those days, and this is one of those jobs.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Aitor?
Yeah, you know that we took out the chain, so that's why we want to do everything now. You know, the anchor chain base, everything fixed. So another thing that we're gonna do is to change or take out the wooden walls, and it's full of rust. So we are gonna have the new chain That's why I clean everything. Let's see how it's going. It's gonna be a nasty job and a big job. Yeah. This is the last meters of the anchor is here. The winch block has been broken for a while, and now that we took out the chain, the anchor chain to galvanize or to change it, we are gonna fix that because it has big cracks. So we are gonna take out this, and I'm gonna show you now where it's broken.
A little plug for the Rum Jungle. These guys are cool, man. So what we're doing is this chain. Let's look at it. It's looking pretty nar-nar, and it's supposed to be completely sandblasted and not have any rust on it when we deliver it to get regalvanized. And sandblasting is a lot of money.
It's too expensive. The dirt road is a cheaper option.
So we're gonna drag it along this dirt road and just keep dragging it until she looks nice and shiny. That's the plan. Let's do it. Let's hook it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a good time.
It was a lot of fun. It was easy to drag it behind the car, and then yeah, like we were saying, we saved a bunch of money. I can't believe more people don't do this.
I think we saved like $500-600 or something.
Oh, easy. Yeah, easy.
The base for the anchor winch. Instead of making a new one, we are gonna fix it. I'm gonna sand it. We are gonna put a fiberglass with epoxy, and I think it's gonna be enough. It's gonna last another 20 years maybe with that. So let's see.
I've made my way to the Australian Professional Galvanizing Plant. Behind me, they're galvanizing all sorts of stuff, and I'm pretty excited to see like what this process is about. And I made a long journey to come show you guys this, but I think it's going to be really interesting, so you actually know like when you get something galvanized or buy something galvanized, or you need to get your chain regalvanized like we did, or an anchor, you know exactly what that means. Boots ready. Do you think I'm prepared? My hair's down, I'm in board shorts and a tank top. Does this look like something you should be wearing into a factory? No. So Ashley got me dressed the part, and yeah, now I feel safe to go inspect the place. Let's go do it. Today I'm with my new friend Ashley, who is the production manager of APG. So he runs the show here, I guess, you know?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
nice, nice. So he's gonna walk me around, really like explain galvanizing, what that is, what that means, so that if you bring your chain in,
or your anchor, or any steel that you want to protect.
Yeah, that you'll know exactly like the process of what that actually means and why it's a good option for you.
Galvanizing as opposed to paint. Galvanizing can go inside.
Yeah.
Where paint, you can't paint inside of that.
And what do you, when you say inside, what do you mean by that?
In
exactly?
there,
okay.
It's the same as that.
Ah, yeah, because
flows through.
Because you're dipping the whole thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, and that's the advantage of, if I paint that, it can rust from the inside out.
Yeah.
If I galvanise that, it's got protection inside and out. That's how come you can actually give it the life expectancy.
If somebody wants to get something galvanized, whether that be an anchor or chain, like what should they have pre-prepped done before they bring it to you?
Anything is fine as long as it doesn't have paint on it.
Okay.
Our caustic and acid won't remove paint. It will remove rust, it will remove mill scale, but it won't get rid of paints.
Really interesting, and thanks for inviting us here today.
No worries, mate.
got our chain all marked with the different colors. And why that is you mark about every 10 meters so that as you're putting your chain down, if you're at the front, you're watching and seeing the different colors, and then you know how much chain you have out. It's really convenient to measure and do that while it's already on the deck, so we decided to do that. So the last part of this project is to actually take and put the chain back into the anchor locker, and we're going to do that by hand without trying to drag it on the deck. And this job is finished. Let's do it.
Now we are gonna put it back, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is tie it. One end, that's like a safety, not to avoid losing the chain. Teamwork. Yeah. Everybody at the same time, not to drag on the deck the chain to protect the paint.
Today's kind of a big day. We're kind of having like a goodbye Cairns farewell party. We've made a lot of good friends here that I hope to be in contact with over the years. A lot of people in the boating community, and I can't tell you how much they've like helped us like line things up, find the right people to fix stuff. So Cairns has been really, really good to us, and I'm gonna miss it for a lot of reasons. Today's kind of like our farewell party. We have a new toy. We have a hot tub. And so we just got our Watermaker put together, and we got our new lithium power, all for one reason, so that we could heat up a hot tub and have big parties. We're yachting now, Norlea.
No, this feels like to pause a break. Swanky. I think I learned that word yesterday. Swanky?
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 Swanky? I like
Yeah.
swanky.
This
is awesome.
This feels like it.
Dude, this is too good.
I mean, I would understand if we were into Antarctica or something like this, but we are in a really hot place.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah!
Hey Nerea, why are you so happy?
Because Nate decided to take out the hot tub today and fill it up with water. I'm being right now one of the oldest crew. Like, we realize how different the life is now since we installed the Watermaker in the batteries. Like before, we have to be like taking into account the charging the computer. A lot of times we couldn't be charging the computer the whole day, so we'll charge for an hour, then work, like collecting water all the time and being really conservative. And now, for the first time, we are being like having a little bit of luxury because the batteries last super long. They are great, and we have this right now like charging and they fill it up with water that like before it would have been impossible. So I don't know, I'm very happy to be a little bit spoiled, let's say it that way, and I'm gonna enjoy my pool now.
Bye!
Never ever felt so me. Watch me dance in the sky. Watch me dance. Watch me dance in the sky. Watch me dance in the sky. Do what makes my soul shine. Never ever felt so free. Watch me sit in the lake, make a friend on the way. Never ever felt so me.
Next time on Expedition Drenched, we finally depart Cairns towards Darwin with a brand new crew of 12 people, and we get back to what we're best at.
So for those that don't know, what's in a bilge, it's everything that that falls into the boat, the lowest point of the boat. So you have oil in there, you could have diesel, you could have water, salt water, anything dead, anything smelly. Where I'm going.
Ah, what is it?
The bog of eternal stains.
Okay, let's see it.
It's not that bad.
Good thing you got that glove on, huh?
Bye-bye.
No, you're coming.
This is the goal. This is the result here.
We're so
Look at
happy.
that.
Pirate ship right here. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.